Effective nuclear charge. So this is a really important concept that helps explain the next three concepts that we're going to talk about. It's directly related to the electron configuration. Really, it's just trying to figure out how much positive charge valence electrons feel. So here's the example given for lithium. Lithium has 3 electrons. Here's the configuration, 1s2, 2s1. So it has 1 valence electron. And so, but it's element number 3, meaning that it has 3 protons. It's got a positive 3 charge in the middle. And then the 2s electrons are in the n=1 shell. So that's the first layer of the atom. And then the 2s electron is in the outer layer, the valence shell. So it is, in general, further away from the nucleus than these electrons are. Okay, so there's this positive 3 charge here. How much of that positive charge can this electron feel? Well, it's got this cloud of 2 electrons here. Remember, they're not little balls bouncing around. The electrons are making that spherical shape. So there's 2 electrons, and those 2 negatively charged electrons make their own little negatively charged field that shields some of this positive charge from the outer electron. So this outer electron really only feels a charge of about +1, because there's 3 positive charges, but 2 of the positive charges are kind of canceled out by these 2 electrons in the core. Another example, here's aluminum. So aluminum is element number 13. It has 13 protons. And then here's its electron configuration. The valence electrons are in the n=3 shell, so there's 3 valence electrons. And these, the other electrons that are not the valence electrons, we call those the core electrons. So in this case, there are 10 core electrons. Now, some of them are in s orbitals, and some of them are in p orbitals. When we're looking at it this way, we don't really care what kind of orbitals they're in. They're all in this spherical area right there, in some kind of shape. So that's the core. It's got a -10 charge. The nucleus in the very middle has a +13 charge. So 13 take away 10, shielded by the core, leaves a total of +3 charge left to be felt by these outer electrons. Again, these outer electrons, some of them are in an s orbital, one of them's in a p orbital, but they're all kind of in the same distance from the nucleus-ish, right, in that n=3 shell.